Caring viewers, welcome to Planet Earth, our loving home. From October 26th to 29th, 2009, the 31st session of the United Nations Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, or Ipcc, was held in Bali, Indonesia. The panel is a scientific body that provides a comprehensive scientific view of the current state of climate change and its projected future effects on the environment, society, and the global economy by reviewing the latest data on the subject. For its efforts to raise public awareness about climate change, the panel shared the 2007 Nobel Peace Prize with former U.S. Vice President Al Gore. During the session, approximately 350 government officials and climate scientists from around the globe gathered to discuss the proposed chapter outlines of the panel's fifth assessment report, or AR5, to be published in 2014. The report is part of an ongoing series featuring in-depth scientific data on global warming that includes adaptation and mitigation options. Today we'll present selected excerpts from presentations made during the session and Supreme Master Television interviews with participants. Here, panel chairman Dr. Rajendra Pachauri opens the session with a welcoming speech.
Your Excellency, Mr. Rahmatullah, distinguished persons at this head table, distinguished colleagues, delegates from various countries, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great privilege for me to be here on this occasion. Indeed, Bali not only represents a very pleasant set of surroundings, but it also has a historical role in essentially defining what's going to be done in Copenhagen. Because do recall that it was in Bali that we came up with a roadmap which hopefully will take us to our destination. I believe this is a historical moment in the field of climate change and everything related to knowledge in this critical area of human endeavor. I think we know that our task has not ended. The work of science in motivating, in defining action, in facilitating what needs to be done is certainly not over. It's just beginning. Because we must remember that if we get an agreement in Copenhagen, which I'm sure will be the case, it's going to set in motion a lot of action all over the world.
In November 2007, the panel released its fourth assessment report, Climate Change 2007, to which more than 1,200 authors and 2,500 scientific expert reviewers from over 130 countries contributed.
We have learned from the fourth assessment report of the Ipcc that our climate has unequivocally and evidently changed, and that such change could likely be irreversible. Societies can and have responded to climate change by adapting to its impacts and by reducing greenhouse gases emissions or mitigation, thereby reducing the rate and magnitude of the change. As demonstrated in the few other global environmental challenges, the debates and progress to adapt and mitigate climate change is very much driven by the advancement of science, which is embodied in the Ipcc and its highly reputable scientists. We gather here in Bali to lay a strong foundation for the next Ipcc assessment report, due in 2014.
During the session, participating scientists cited the many adverse effects of global warming, such as extreme weather, steadily climbing global temperatures, rising sea levels, large-scale crop damage, intense flooding, and continual droughts. In short, human activities, particularly livestock raising, have rapidly fueled climate change, creating a highly unstable planet prone to frequent disasters. Dr. Hong Yan, Deputy Secretary General of the World Meteorological Organization, explains further.
Due to climate change, the Earth's climate system intend to lose the balance. Okay, in scientific words, equilibrium. Once they lose equilibrium, they are oscillating. You may observe more frequent extreme climate and weather events. Okay, that's why these days some they even report extremely cold winter. For example, a few years ago in southern part of China, it is icy. Okay, during the Spring Festival, whole southern part of China, they're suffering the snow and the icy storm. Okay, so some people even complain, you said global warming, why is this icy winter? Okay, in fact, this is extreme. Okay, because the climate system lose balance, so they are oscillating. Okay, and the extreme events also including very drought events. Okay, the drought will cause a lot of unexpected disasters. For example, Australia. Okay, the Sydney recently report a very, very strong sandstorm. Okay, probably most of the people already see the scenery. The whole sky turns brown and reddish. Okay, that is indeed due to the extreme drought.
The fourth assessment report states that over the last 100 years, the average global temperature has risen by 0.74 degrees Celsius, a very significant change.
When the ice cap melting, especially Antarctica, okay, the sea level will rising. Okay, as the sea level rising, then this low-level land, small island country and others were immediately affected. Those countries, they are big, but they have a long coastline. Okay, those cities near the sea, located in the coast, they will also inevitably suffer this sea level rising.
In the end, it is our duty as the global community to save our own civilization and the only planet that we call home. Hence, it is therefore imperative to reveal more local evidences from climate change processes, to enhance local wisdom of adaptation and mitigation measures, and to foster knowledge exchanges.
After these brief messages, Planet Earth, Our Loving Home, will return with more from the 31st session of the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change in Bali, Indonesia. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television.
We are at a crucial moment in the destiny of the human race.